Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start by giving all glory, honor, praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAHAWADAH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, the teacher move well. Peace and salutations be to hopeful elect. Okay. I'm Brother Tazawam coming at you from the Prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. This lesson is going to be an in-transit lesson going into MAGA turns against Trump. So his own supporters are now turning against him, man. Okay? And I got a bunch of tweets from a bunch of MAGA supporters that these people are regretting voting for Trump. Okay? They're regretting it. All right? And they're saying they don't support those that support pedos, man. I'm gonna say pedos. Okay? Which basically these people caught on to Trump gaslighting them about the Epstein. Almost said it. About the Jeff files, man. Okay? He caught on to the gaslighting. And well, they caught on to the gaslighting. And they want answers, man. They want answers. And Trump ain't trying to give it to them. He finding every excuse to avoid giving them answers about that list. Okay, so I got a few tweets I want to read here from a few MAGA supporters, which MAGA is Make America Great Again, as you know. Okay, and the usual MAGA supporters are of the Republican Party, usually, mostly. So the first tweets we have a lot. I ain't gonna try to go through all of them, but I'm gonna read a few of them for you. This is from the Twitter account 20 Years. It says, if covering for child molesters is part of being MAGA, you can keep it. I voted for truth and transparency. Trump is now no better than any other president. He lied to get into office and is now gaslighting the shit out of us. For some reason, he covets the approval of child molesters. It saddens me that once again, I've wasted my vote. But after 50 years of voting, this is disappointing. But not unexpected. It also saddens me now. It also saddens me that now Republicans will be trounced in the midterms. What the hell does that mean? Let's go grab the definition of the word trounced. We got the Internet of all things backing us up. So it says trounce, to defeat heavily in a contest. All right. I bet he do feel defeated. Okay. By who? He feel defeated by the Democrats. Okay. He feel like, oh man, they got one up on us again. Now they got to admit that these guys are right, but the Democrats are wrong too. They're two rings of the same bird. The bird is falling to the floor, and the Republic is they one wing, and the Democrats is the other, man. Okay, but that bird, though they be two different wings, they on the same bird, and that whole bird is falling. That bird has been shot with an arrow. It's wounded. Okay, and that's just America. That represents America as a whole. This country is collapsing. Okay, so now they feeling defeated by each other. What does that mean for this country? What's going to happen next? Now everybody's starting to wonder, man, what's coming next? Well, you had some articles come out where they talking about passing CBDC bills to the Senate. Okay, that's going straight up. All right, so what's next? Total control. This devil gonna put y'all back in y'all place. He said, I don't care if they don't like me. I don't care if they want to support me anymore. I don't want them. Okay, well, he wanted them before he got elected though, but now that he's in the office, he's in the chair, guess what? He don't want you no more. He used you. All right, silly Americans. And you jakes that voted for Trump, y'all niggas even more dizzy than these Republicans. Y'all even more dizzy than these Americans, man. Okay, they voting for their own kin. Okay, you niggas voting for somebody that's not even a part of your kin. The scriptures say don't vote for a king that's not of your not from your nation. Okay, which Trump is a heathen. It says, it also saddens me that now Republicans will be trounced in the midterms. Trump will likely be impeached in 2027, and Dems will win in 2028 because Trump has some strange attachment to child molesters. He said he got some strange attachment All right. Well, all you Edomites are strange. Okay. You think the Bible calls y'all strange for no reason? Let's grab it. Habakkuk 2:4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. So his soul lifted up, was he prideful, but he's not right. There's something about this guy that's just strange. He said Trump got some strange attachment to child molesters. All you motherfuckers strange, man. All of these Edomites are strange. All of you heathens are strange. But the strangest of them all is you Edomites. Okay? The children of wickedness. You will dabble into the depths and dark things of evil. Okay? Out of curiosity, you will go into these things. Let's grab this. In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 3. Consider the work of YAHAWASHI, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked? Okay? This nigga Trump got him started talking. He spoke you a fair speech. Okay? He spoke you fair, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna shed light on all the darkness. That nigga ain't shed light on nothing yet, man. Okay? And now that it's time, everybody's asking about it after he's so-called made peace in the Middle East, quote unquote. Now that he's got nothing to do, everybody's asking about them files now. All right, Trump, you ain't busy no more. Remember you said he's gonna drop them files? We're waiting. Trump said, what files? What are you talking about, dude? That's just how these Edomites are. These Edomites are, these Edomites are hypocrites. They're liars. The scriptures say he is a liar. When he speaketh the truth, it is consistent with his character, roughly paraphrasing. It's like when he speaketh the lie, it is consistent with his character. Okay, for he is a liar and the father of it, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so this guy is the father of all liars. This is the serpent we're talking about, who deceived Eve in the garden. You think he really finna do what he told you? You thought he was... Damn. They alright? You thought he was really for you? Nah, man. He's not for you Edomites. And he about to show you that he only for himself. He for his belly. That big beautiful bill was to help his rich golf buddies. It helped nobody. It only oppressed more people. Alright? You find out that it's really for the 1%ers. It says, who can make that straight which he hath made crooked? So no matter what you do, you ain't gonna be able to change this devil. All you Edomites are crooked. Okay? No matter what Edomite sits in office, sits in that seat, as long as you are heathen or Edomite, you're going to be crooked. Going back to that tweet from 20 years, reading on, it says, Trump just made his bed, quote unquote, past supporter. Yep, you bet your ass I'm a past supporter. Because I will not, under any circumstances, protect child molesters. Because now look, that's putting a stain on you Republicans. Him not dropping those files like he said he would is putting a stain on you Republicans. You that voted for Trump. Alright? Now he already pulled a fast one on you Northern Kingdom when you Northern Kingdom thought he was for you and you voted for him. All these Northern Kingdom was putting their votes in for him. As soon as he got in office, deported half of y'all ass, man. Okay? This is a tweet from Christine O. I voted for Trump 3 times, and now, sadly, I think he has lied to us or is being blackmailed. He's definitely not the GOAT I thought he was. Well, what did you expect? All right? You thought he was going to tell you the truth? You thought he was going to be honest? This man is about money. Let's grab it. In the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Okay, so that's the root of all evil. And this guy, he's got all this money. Guess what? Scriptures say, which ain't even pertaining to him, because you know he a heathen. But the scriptures say it's easier for a camel to enter into the eye of a needle, all right, than for a rich man to get into the kingdom of heaven. Okay, which that needle is basically a hole in a wall that you could travel through, but the camel couldn't go through because he had those 2 fat lumps on his back. Okay, which means what? also represents what? Too many possessions. The rich man has too many possessions to enter into that kingdom, to enter into that path. Okay? You got to get rid of those possessions. But for a camel, that will mean cutting off his flesh. Okay? It says, which while some coveted after, so we run it back from the top, for the love of money is the root of all evil. So if you in love with money, you so much about money, guess what? That's the root of all evil. You're going to see all sorts of evil coming out of that love for that money that you have. Adultery, robbery, murder, tale bearing, okay, lying. You're going to do all these things to get your money, man. It says, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. All right, you erred from the faith because what? It's either the love of, you can't serve Mammon and YAHAWASHI. But you'll find out if you try to get any kind of career in this world, you try to get a career, usually these high-paying jobs or the type of careers that'll get you like really good money is going to require you to sacrifice all of your time. It's going to require you to take away from your time and the truth, take away from your attention from the Lord to go and put that work in for that company. They're going to require all your soul, all your energy, all your hard work and blood, okay? And you ain't going to have time to put in work for the Lord. So it's either one or the other. What you going to choose? You know, you want to chase the bag or you want to chase the kingdom. You want salvation or you want to be destroyed for the temporary pleasures of this world, man. All right, be content with the things that you have, even if it's a little. The Lord is still going to provide in the end. The scriptures say what? The Lord will provide. All right. Going back to the tweets, it says from Mike Sweeney, a tweet from Mike Sweeney. Damn, they just got this shit towed out the driveway. It's lucky. A tweet from Mike Sweeney. I have never considered myself MAGA, even though I voted for Trump, but I didn't expect to be lied to about Ukraine, Israel, and Jeff. So I'm out. So this guy is he out. But for what's the point of being out now? It's too late for that. You voted for that cruel Lord. This is what you wanted. Your vote has already been put in. You can't take it back. All right? Regardless of whether you voted or not, he still would have been elected. But the fact that you supported him makes you feel, it's got these people feeling like shit. Wait till you find out about the true Israelites. Then you're really going to feel like shit. You thought you've been lied to. These devils been lying to you from the very beginning. What else? If he lied to you about that, what else have these devils lied to you about? Because you had a lot of big time names on that list. A lot of influential names on that list in this world, man. A lot of high power freaks on that list. It says from John Carr, a tweet from John Carr, Donald J. Trump is a liar. Look, so everybody's accusing him of being a liar. But Esau is a liar. Why are you so surprised? And these are all Edomites accusing another Edomite of lying. Like they don't fucking lie. Y'all the same people. Two peas in the pod. If y'all was in the office, y'all would have lied too. It says, I voted 3 times believing this man would be transparent in his duties. It says, as president of the United States, he is not. I feel betrayed. Oh, what's new? It says, what else has he lied about that I believed? Jeff is a hoax? Nothing to see here. Move along. See? These people are upset. I feel betrayed. And the whole country about to feel that way very soon. This devil about to pull the loop-de-doop on y'all ass, man. Y'all thought that Jeff list was something. Wait till you see what else he got up his sleeve. This nigga about to pull something on y'all, bro. And you don't even see it coming. And the fact that y'all are all against him is that much more clarifying for him. Is that much more justifying to him. Okay? It says Saint V Sinner. And this tweet, it says, funny, I feel like I was duped by Trump, who promised to release the files. I believed him. I voted for him, expecting this to be done. He lied to me. A tweet by Mrs. P. Outrageous. As a Trump supporter who voted 3 times for him and watched every damn rally, I find this repulsive. Shame on @the real Donald Trump. They tagged his name. They want him to see these tweets. They upset. It says, is this really him or is it a body double? Either he's lied or Either he's lied along, or he's compromised, or it's not really him. I'm pissed. This is KMA 46. We almost to the end of these tweets. Bear with me. It says, at POTUS, I don't care if he's annoyed or not. Release every bit of the Jeff information. Names, dates, places, and prosecute. If not, the GOP is gone. I voted for POTUS, Trump, and transparency. I'm tired of being lied to. We all are. So what y'all gonna do about it? Start a war or something then, nigga. Start a civil war. Go up there and shit. Do something. Revolt. You know, invade. Uprise. Uproar. Okay, sedition. Let's go. Let's get these prophecies rolling, man. If y'all so tired, do something about it. The people of America are weak, man. Okay? Scriptures say these men are forebode to fight. They don't even want to fight. These ain't men no more. Okay? Yeah, he lied to you. What you gonna do about it? You sit there and hop on Twitter? Everybody's fat. Because everybody's fat, lazy, and destroyed by GMOs, junk food, okay? Stuck on media. Stuck on corn, CORN. You know what I'm talking about. There's another tweet by James O'Keefe with Epstein. There's either nothing else there, or the revelations contained there could bring down the entire government. Whew. Good tweet. Elon Musk tweeted, so many powerful people want that list suppressed. Not a single Epstein client has been prosecuted, not even one. It says, wow. Amazing that... Oh, shit, I said the word. Name. Salakia. Wow, amazing that Jeff killed himself and Ghislaine is in federal prison for a hoax. Good point. Because if he's saying all this is a hoax, then how is it that this man ended his life, so-called, or just... Shit, we can just say he disappeared from the grid. Because we don't know if he's dead or not, for real. Okay, there's no true evidence of that. Yeah, the people believe whatever the media will tell them. Okay, this man probably ducked off on an island somewhere, living the rest of his life in peace and harmony with all his little girls. Okay, but how was that? And then you got Ghislaine in federal prison. Okay, who was whistleblowing about the whole business. Why is she in prison if it was all a hoax? Why are these things the case if it was a hoax, Trump? Trump don't want to answer. He's tired of being questioned about it. And the people are coming to his press conferences or his conferences or whatever and questioning him about it on live television. And all you can do is sit there and either gaslight you or just trip up over his words and pass it on to somebody else. You know? So there you go. And when Elon Musk got fired or whatever, he's separated from Trump, what did he say? The first thing he said was Trump won't release those files because his name is on them. And that's when people really started questioning things like, wait a minute, he didn't release the files. What's going on? Why won't he release the files? All right. But that's the news. That's the latest news so far. The MAGA supporters have turned against Trump. What's next? Okay. But I truly hope this quick lesson was edifying to you. I cannot go off to listen to truth and sincerity. Until next time, I give all glory, honor, praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKADASH. Shalom.